You are amazed by the enormous flatness of the brain of the Steadicam. It is very susceptible to hypnosis, as I have shown in many videos. Hey, what up everybody, Grom-trooper here, and today I'm just going to give you a quick run through of some updates to the shop. So we got the plasma cutter over here, and it actually works now. It's completely wired in. It's actually permanently plumbed into the air system in the shop. So that's all set up, ready, operational. Got the generator to run it on because I don't have enough amperage service here in the shop to run this thing. So I have to use a, what is that, a 30 kilowatt generator or whatever. It's absurd. It's stupid, but yeah. And then we have Harry Dresden's Beetle here. And one day it'll run and it'll stop pissing oil all over my shop floor. But I have to find where the oil leak is on it first, and that's gonna suck. And then over there, covered in shit that I've yet to sort, is our vacuum former. And that is also all operational again. And then we come over here and we now have two shop lifts, 1 and 2. One of them is pristine and clean, and the other one Brian has done grinding and welding and grinding and probably murdered a few raccoons on. So yeah, that's the setup here. Got our big toolbox over here with all the tools that Brian doesn't need, and then far away from the motorcycles we have the two toolboxes with the tools that he does need to work on the bikes. We got a shop cart for each lift, so once the Beetle's out of here we can park a shop cart behind each of these. This one's got the chopper motor on it, and this one has a bunch of junk, as is my life. Over here we got air compressor set up, all of our cordless tools, and the controls and programming stuff for the plasma cutter. We have pigeonholes full of every type of hammer you can possibly imagine. Every type of hammer. Got our shop TV, shop fridge, the filthiest shop office on the face of the planet. Like, this place is an absolute disaster right now. So I'm really sorry that I'm showing you this. Our welding station definitely could use some cleaning up too. Everything's covered in like this layer of shop dust, and it's absolutely fucking disgusting. But yeah, that's how we do stuff around here. And then over here we have the selection of bolts. Got metric on this side, SAE on this side, so there's no more hunting for bolts and screaming when we grab the wrong size bolts. Got a bunch of parts for Brian's bike here. If you need to buy parts for what year is your fucking bike? 2008 Kawasaki Vulcan 500 EN. Let us know, because we've got a seat, we got a tank, we got a rear fender, we got turn signals, we got the little nacelle. Probably all this shit he doesn't need either, but we'll part that all out eventually. And then I've got all the parts for my old bike projects over here. We've got a 95% complete powder coating oven. I just need to buy some hinges and weld those on to weld the door on, and then finish sealing the sucker up, and it's good to go. Paint and powder booth is here. More pigeonholes full of shit. More toolboxes. Our current powder coating oven, which as you can guess is a little limited in capacity compared to the other powder coating oven. We have this weird tool that Brian has been using on tree carcasses and leaving this weird tree carcass powder everywhere. That won't be a thing much longer, so we don't have to worry about that. Another workbench. We've got the abrasive media blaster, our big ass fucking welding table, and then here we have Fabrication Corner is what I'm gonna call it. So we got all the metal stock here. There's more down over here. There's a bunch of this extruded aluminum tube, and I don't know what I'm gonna use this for, but I really should fucking figure it out because I have a lot of it. And then we've got the metal lathe, which is not amazingly large. It's like a 17 by 8, I think, throw over, but it'll do just about everything we need. And we got these tiny little adorable quick change tool posts for it, but I got to mill a T-slot for it to go down in there. And then we got the Acra mill here. We got this all cleaned off, despite the fact that it's covered in a garbage bag. I promise you that it's clean. We got the belt sander with more tree carcass on it. We got the grinder. We got our 2 of our welders here. And then the absolutely ancient but still amazing fucking Farm and Fleet drill press. And this thing runs like an absolute fucking monster. And then down here, we've got the tombstone. We got a parts polisher there. There's an arbor press there. And then our next project is to convert this stand here into a stand for this sheet metal break-in roller here, so we can start doing a lot more shearing of stock and stuff like that. And then eventually that hydraulic piston down there is going to become a really big hydraulic arbor press, so that'll be fun. And up here we've got tanks. You know you want to buy this tank. Look at it, it's fucking pristine. So shiny. It's not covered in dust, I promise. A really good seat for the Vulcan. I got the bags I broke off my Rebel, exhaust off the CTX, all sorts of random ass parts in here. But yeah, this is sort of the state of the shop now. Really getting it retooled up for just straight up doing motorcycle stuff. And now that we have a second lift in here, I can bring the other bikes in and do like repair videos and stuff on them, while Brian's bike is still on the lift over here. Because it's not going to be here much longer, but it's going to be here a little while. It's not here forever. Don't say that shit. So we got a Breakmaster cylinder mounted down here. I'll blur this. And then we welded him up a brake lever, so he has rear brakes now, even though he was like, I'll drive it without rear brakes. We decided that was probably not a good idea. And then, where's your air cooler? Oh. So yeah, the air cooler from the last video is now remounted up in here to blow air through the radiator. So next we need shift linkage. We need fuel petcock and fuel lines run, because right now there's no gasoline going to the carburetor. It's already on fire. It's already on fire? Oh no! Fuck my life. What else? Oh, we need to get exhausts. Yeah. Should measure these before we leave today and write those measurements down.
And then we gotta do the headlight and...
Oh yeah, we gotta make a headlight extender bracket, because all this shit's gonna come through here. And then that's gonna live up there now. That's under the strap. That's not good. Should move that. Yeah. Before we accidentally rip that out. And then we got a plasma cut, a little bracket to go up here to hold all that shit. He's got his fork socks, or whatever the fuck he was calling them.
Accordion socks.
Accordion socks, thank you. And yeah, we gotta clean up the forks. There's some bug carcasses on them. And then somewhere over here, past the Brian, we've got the sexy nylon wrap, or not nylon, fiberglass. That's the fucking word.
Better not be nylon.
Nylon exhaust wrap would be fucking bad. But yeah, we got some nice OD green fiberglass exhaust wrap to go around there. But yeah, it's the floor microwave. It hangs out there and does floor microwave stuff. Shit, what else, Brian? What else are we doing here? So much trash. We just fill up these trash cans like every fucking day. There's one there, there's another one over there, and then that
one's full of black holes.
Yeah, that one, it may have had like a bag of holding or something put into it, because I can barely pick it up. It's gonna take 3 of us to get it out of here and into the dumpster. But you know what? That's okay.
With all those holes in it.
Don't put that evil on us, Ricky Bobby. I don't want you to think about what would happen if the bottom came out of that. Shit.
No, I think
that's about it. We
show the
plasma cutter?
The air hookups for the...
Oh no, I didn't.
Head pneumatic.
Yeah, so what we're gonna end up doing eventually, I sort of touched on this, but I got really tired of crawling under down there in the dark where the spiders live to purge the air compressor. So I plumbed this in up here, and then we've got a purge valve here, we've got a regular tool line here, and this one goes straight to the plasma cutter through the air drying system down here, which is fairly complicated. But that goes right into the plasma cutter, and then eventually this one's not just going to go to the tool line, it's going to go to a manifold on that wall, and we're going to run PEX tubing all the way up and down over, so we'll have various air stations throughout the shop. And then, wrong direction. Directly above the bike lifts here, I'm going to put a power drop on a retracting reel and an air drop on a retracting reel, so that when we're over here working on the bikes, we can, you know, pull down an air hose and use an air impact driver when we really shouldn't, or die grinders, or pretty much any sort of power tool we shouldn't be anywhere near these motorcycles with, we'll have access to.
We just haven't stripped enough bolts.
No. Have we stripped any?
We haven't stripped any. And there's a lot of blind holes that we can break shit off in.
Yeah.
You know, we could do some good work with some pneumatic power tools.
Fuck yeah. And then it's battery.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the state of the battery, Brian?
I haven't touched it.
Yeah. Where is it?
At your house.
Yeah, that's right. It's not even at the shop. He's so ashamed of it.
Oh, no, you don't want it to explode and ruin your nice things.
That's exactly also accurate. I don't want it exploding in here and ruining nice things.
It's like my lithium fires.
And then we're going to actually have a Pan Mold CNC machine for this, based on Brian's drawings. And then we're going to vacuum form it so that his battery will actually fit under here, because the shitty seat he got from overseas, there's no room for the battery. So, plus, literally this thing has never left the shop, and like the stitching is already coming undone.
Just from going on and off the bike, it's
Yeah,
falling apart.
it's not in very good shape.
It doesn't look that good. I mean,
Dude, yeah, it's the wrong color. Distressed brown is, I mean, your seat's gonna end up distressed brown one way or another,
yeah, that's
but
the color it's gonna end up. But let's be honest,
it's not the color you want it to be.
Yeah.
But I'm very happy that this has rear brakes now, and then Brian got all this shit cleaned up, so looks real good down here now. Real good. No chain guard, cause fuck safety.
That's gonna be the least of my worries.
Right. The fact that this thing is gonna literally try and just like launch you into a low Earth orbit the second you get on it. The good news is all the weight's on the forward end of it, so there's that, I guess.
It's a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the state of the shop right now, and keep an eye out for a lot more how-to and build shit videos coming soon, because now I have a lift that I can work on my own fucking projects on, or, you know, actually take jobs. So, yeah. All right. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button. If you want to see more content, especially of Brian just aimlessly looking at the levers on his bike, don't forget to subscribe, and see you in the next one. Peace.